Maritime Spook here, and I got something just super awesome to show you guys, and I wish I had been able to do this the other day the way I wanted to do it. Couldn't do it the way I wanted to, guys. For one, the wind was horrible, but for number two, I actually deleted the video of me unboxing the package from my good friends, which you'll see in the title, Tack and Brenda from AOK Foraging and Adventures. And obviously, guys, there's going to be a link in the description of this video. Get over there and sub them if you're not already subbed to them. They're just good friends of mine. They made an awesome gesture. Brenda is really into carving. Tack's into carving as well. They just made some beautiful stuff for her. That's going to be like a huge addition to my kit, and I absolutely love it. I'm kind of glad I'm doing it this way, guys, because on the day that I opened it, you know, not the save face, but just to tell you guys, I kind of got teared up. So it's kind of good just to do it this way. I got more of my wits about me, because it's just a good thing, guys. I was having a little rough time the last little bit. This just is one of those things, guys. It just gives you that boost, makes you happy. And I'm excited about the stuff they sent as well, because I actually needed it. So, like I said in the carving, basically how it all started was with Brenda. I'm just going to talk as I show you the stuff, guys, but just look at the symmetry on that. You know, to reach a goal of being able to carve like this, guys, is something that takes people years, and they're just so humble. They just figured it wasn't anything like super special or anything like that. But you can see that, guys. It says Maritime Spook on that side, and AOK for AOK Foraging and Adventures on that side. But they both were so humble. They're just like, yeah, they're just spoons that we carved, and you know, our wood burning isn't that great. This is beautiful, guys, like absolutely beautiful. So that's one spoon that was sent. Here is another absolutely perfect spoon, and these are perfect, guys, for your oatmeal and just for eating things in general. You know, even when you're in the bush, or anybody that's out like doing like mountaineering or anything like that, or adventure racing, like the weight of things really count a lot. And something like this, you're going to be able to do all your eating tasks with it, because it's a light pine spoon. These are, by the way, both made by Pine. There's a note, it's inside. I put it with some things that are like dear to me, because I kept a lot of the notes that I've got from YouTube. But these are both made of pine. There is a list of what everything was made out of. And these are 2 pine spoons, but these are perfect for what I just was reiterating on, guys, is that they don't weigh a lot, and you're going to be able to use them for things like oatmeal, but also your other things that you eat. I mean, you can eat anything with a spoon, guys, and these are absolutely perfect size for that. So what I probably will do is I'll probably put one up in my special kind of storage box that I have, and then one I'll definitely put in the pack. When this one, if it wears out, which it most likely won't, but if it was, I've got one to fall back on. But that'll kind of be a safe queen. I'll just put it up, I think. I like the size of this one. This will be going right into my pack. One of these things right here, guys, I absolutely 150% needed. I have a little cast iron frying pan, and it's perfect for making like a couple eggs and a little bit of bacon at once. Just a little cast iron. But I never really had a spatula, and I didn't want to bring out, you know, just a spatula kind of out of the kitchen at the house, so I kind of just decided you know, I would try to carve one. But before I ever had a chance, my feeble, you know, carving, they sent me this awesome spatula that's absolutely perfect. It's going to be perfect for the eggs and just for scooping things out, because it's got that nice, cute, like, edge to it. It's just a perfect, you know, implement, basically, guys. It's got the AOK Foraging there, and as well says Maritime Spook. So all these guys are, like, you know, personalized. So it's all, you know, kit of mine. And they have numbers, and I'm assuming it's the what number they made. Or it could be even like the metric system, or the system of what measurement they are of spoon, like, you know, tablespoon number 10 or whatever. But this might be just the number 10. I forgot to ask Brenda or Tack. But Now that spatula is going to be, you know, just in beast mode there, perfect for having out. The next two things, guys, just blew me away, and this one is beautiful, guys. This is a Fatwood Ferrocerium rod. It says Spook on there, which is just awesome. Once again, got the AOK for AOK Foraging and Adventures, and very nice and thick ferro rod, guys. Ferro rods are worth their weight in gold, because if you have enough of them, you're always going to have one in your pocket. So this one I think I'm going to try to put onto a knife rig, and I put my skull on there as well, because I always wear my skull ring. So I put a little skull on there that I got from my buddy Backcountry King, Stephen Clark. So he made this really nice lanyard, so I put that on the Ferrocerium rod. So this probably will go on one of my rigs, like so, you know, like so kind of thing. Or I may even rig it up to my one that goes off my belt that I put inside my pocket, because a ferro rod is meant to be used, guys. I would like to put it up, but I figure if I use it, maybe if I'm good, they'll make me another one if I use this one up, because that's just beautiful, guys. It's Fatwood. It's a Fatwood with varnish, so you can just scrape the varnish off, and then in a pinch you got a bunch of Fatwood to get a fire going for sure. So beautiful. I got that nice lanyard on there, just a really nice piece of kit. So the last thing is what I would call the piece de resistance, guys. And this item here I always wanted, because of the simple fact that I've heard many stories of people having them, and there's also actually quite a bit of stories behind them. And this is a hobo fishing reel, and I hope you can see that heartwood, guys. It's absolutely just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. They picked the best wood to carve this stuff with, guys. This is made of cedar, and it's got that beautiful cedar heartwood inside from Iowa, and it is just gorgeous. And it actually has an S for Spook, so Spook walk around like he's got an S on his chest. Got this nice S, beautiful heartwood at the bottom. And this one just says AOK, AOK Foraging. But these are worth their weight in gold, guys, because it's something you can take and just shove in your pocket, and then you've got an implement right there that you can get out and with some line be able to catch bigger fish. Because if you're just kind of whacking down a willow or something like that to make, you know, we'll say a pole, it's just a lot better to have something like this that's just a better implement to you know, facilitate catching fish with, that's already made up. And they are way better carvers or anything than me, so this is going to get used, guys. I always wanted to have a nice one like this. I've seen a lot of people make them. I was going to try to carve one, or get my son to carve one, because he's a better carver than I am. So I was going to get him to do some carving with it, try to make one at some point. But I already have this one, so he can make one for himself, and then I've got mine to take out, because there's all kinds of places, guys, that along the river that are about a 15-minute walk from here that you could go up along the bank, and this would be perfect, because you can't really have a big long pole. If you have a big long pole, you're going to get trapped on it, you're going to get stuck on everything. This little thing here, you can get in and out, you know, into the weeds and throw your line out, and then have a way to reel it in. So just that is ingenious, and I am so happy about this stuff, guys. But you know, just to recap, thank you so much, Brenda and Tack. You guys are doing a hell of a job, and this is just stuff that they get into in the last few months, so you can imagine how things progress. I've had a lot of knife maker friends of mine that when their first knives are awesome, but you know, a couple years into the game, they're making stuff that's just out of this world. And I think that's going to be the case with these guys if they stick to carving this way. So thank you so much, Tack and Brenda. I'm glad I didn't show you the first video, because you didn't want to see some tears in my eyes, I'm sure. Somebody, maybe you did, I guess. But, you know, it doesn't make it any less awesome to me. And it really is going to get used, you know, out here in the bush, out here in Spooklandia. So, anyway, guys, Spook signing out. Spook Jr.'s over here with the kookery, carving up a walking stick. And, it's just a nice day. We just got a whole bunch of shots of beautiful, huge, like turkeys. I may try to put some footage at the beginning. Just a big Tom stud, big, huge, like two Toms actually, but one was definitely the dominant male turkey of the crew. And so it was just awesome seeing them. It's just been a good day. We're gonna go out and go in town, probably get some lunch, and I'm hoping I can upload this video. So we don't upload videos out here. We're on a data plan, and it just eats the data like a hippopotamus eats, you know, whatever that eats. So anyway, guys, Spook signing out. And I'll give you a little shot of this stuff here and the privateer that's out today with it. I'm wearing my the Falkneven, but I had this out today because I was doing a little trip yesterday with it. So, and I got this bag that was made by a very special person to me. So my stuff's going to go inside that pretty much whenever I'm not using it. So anyway, guys, thank you so much. This stuff's immaculate, Brenda and Tech. It means the world to Old Spook here, and I greatly appreciate it and hope to return the favor. So link in the description. AOK Foraging and Adventures, my two lovelies from YouTube. I love them right to death, guys. Much love to them. They're good people, and stay safe, guys. Spook signing out. Spook and Spook Jr. signing out. He's got the walking stick done. I'll show it to you real quick. He did a good job on that in 5 minutes with a kukri. So we'll clean it up. And, you know, we got a couple walking sticks kicking around. So anyway, guys, Spook signing out. Stay safe.